YouTube, this is No Alternative with my third attempt at making this video. I'm epically failing right now, so if I stutter a little bit or mess up, just deal with me. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make text like you see right here, like on top of notebook paper when it looks written. I think it's pretty cool. I think you guys will like it. So it's pretty simple. It's just like there's some steps that you have to follow. So first, open Adobe Photoshop. And yeah, I have the Elements version, but it's still the same thing as the full version, so just deal with me. Okay, so when it opens, create a new blank file. It doesn't really matter what size it is. Let's see. 1024, 768. I just made it the size of my monitor. Okay, so when you actually have your blank file, you need to create a gradient, and it should be somewhere like something from like gray to white, something with like plain colors like that. It looks kind of weird if like a really bright color, but if you like it, go ahead and knock yourself out. Make a gradient from the center out. Now add your text, and any font will work, but I personally prefer, oh yeah, you want to write it in black so it will show up and it looks the nicest with the paper. But I prefer fonts that look like it's real handwriting, like this one, because it looks nicer on the paper, but any font will work. Okay, so once you have it written out, zoom in to like 70 or whatever, depending on the size of your blank file. Select the magic wand, hold shift, and select every single one of the letters. And if you have an I in your name, don't forget the I. Okay, now after you've selected all the letters, highlight select, modify, expand, and expand it by 15 pixels. It doesn't really matter, but 15 pixels looks the best in my opinion. Okay, so at this point you want to create a new layer, but after you create the new layer, put the text layer on top of your new layer. Select a new layer and select the bucket tool, but change the color to a grayish blue color, kind of like this one right here, and dump it. Now make your text layer not visible. If you don't know how, it's this little eye right here. And then file, open. If you don't have a notebook paper saved to your pictures or whatever, you need to find one. I just have one right here, but you need to open up a picture of notebook paper. And you don't need to do this for yours, depending on the size of your picture, but my notebook paper picture is huge, so I have to make it really small if it will fit on my other document. So stay with me here for a second. Okay. Okay, so once you have your paper, you want to drag it into your document and make sure the paper is between your bucket layer and your text layer, and make sure the gradient layer is on the very bottom. And once you do this, highlight your crumpled paper layer, hold Alt, and click in between the two layers. You'll see this little icon here. And what that does is it kind of merges your layers. And then you gotta swap the bottom two, and then it will pop up like this. And what it's doing is it's like showing the paper in only the region that was selected. And now you can make your text visible. So now that we have the actual paper font, we can spice it up a little bit. I highly recommend making the text layer 60% transparent. It looks really nice. It looks like it was written on there because you can kind of see through it. And if you want to add tape, it's basically the same thing. You just got to put it on top of the text. So I hope this helps. I hope this helps, guys. If you have any questions, leave a question in the comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks.